A breath of fresh sports.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of
A Breath of Fresh Sports.
I'm Courtney.
I'm LaRon.
It's been a while since y'all have seen us. It's been a long time.
Man, long time coming.
I apologize. We didn't have some things going on. I had the flu for a little week or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we had some other things, family and all this. And then last week, we wanted to get started last week, but it's Valentine's weekend, Valentine's Day. Had to do things with my wife, so had to push it out to this week.
You can be romantic one day out of the year.
At least one day.
At least one weekend.
I'll be romantic one day.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. Don't jump on me now.
It was the 14th, the 15th. You don't know what it is.
So on today's episode, on this episode, we're going to talk about the NBA playoff race.
Yes.
We're going to give our opinion on, who's going to get in there. We're going to give our opinion on, the top seeds or whatever. And let's just give a rundown. In the East, you have the Bucks at number 1.
Nice.
They're 47-8 right now. Let me pause right there. Do you think they'll get the 70 wins?
No.
I don't either.
Especially when the low management, once they reach a certain point where they clinch things, they're low management, everything. And I think history has shown with the Warriors, they went so hard for the 73, get the record breaker. They was getting tired at the end of the season. And you can kind of see it. I don't think the Bucks with Giannis. I think their one main goal is the championship. He wants to be the main guy. Mm-hmm. So I don't see them getting 70 wins.
Yeah, that means they only can lose 2 more games. So, I don't see 70 wins. But they 47-8. That's excellent. Then you got the Raptors at number 2, at 41-15. They lose Kawhi, they lose Danny Green, and they still number 2 in the East.
Man, you got to give Nick Nurse a lot of credit.
A lot of credit.
For where they are right now. Nobody really expected them to be there, and it really showed that they really had a good team around Kawhi. I like what Kyle Lowry has been doing, what Serge Ibaka has been doing, and I appreciate the Raptors. I don't think they're really going to make a lot of noise in the playoffs, but I respect what they've accomplished so far this year.
And here is my team that I think is going to make some noise in the playoffs. At number 3, you got the Boston Celtics.
Yes.
I have a feeling that the Celtics is going to make a lot of noise in the playoffs.
I was talking about that earlier, man. Jason Tatum is that dude now.
They are in 39-16, by the way. So they're right there fighting for that number 2 spot.
But unfortunately, they got to play the Lakers tomorrow.
Hey, right now. The Lakers should have taken care of business. But the way the Celtics been playing,
they've been playing.
Who at home?
The Lakers.
Okay. But yeah, I just got a feeling, and what's crazy is, I think it was 2017. Yeah, I think it was free agency of 2017. I had said 2020 NBA Finals, Celtics versus Lakers.
I remember that.
So if that happened, that'd be so crazy.
Boy,
if that happened, because
speaking to existence.
Yeah. All right, at number 4, we have the Miami Heat at 35-20. And in this offseason, man, who would have thought they would be playing like this?
Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra. They know how to construct a team together, and they have a foundation what they like in Miami. And I was shocked. I didn't know that Jimmy Butler could be just the main one guy with people around him. And it showed me a lot. But, they've been struggling.
They have. I was just going to say that.
They lost, 11 out of 8 past 23 games, 11-12 record. They started to hit that funk.
Mm-hmm. Because they were, weren't they like 3 or 2 at one point? Yeah.
One thing I would say, America, listen to me. This is my prediction. I know this team has not been playing the way they should be playing.
Go ahead and say it.
But I'm predicting the 76ers to make the finals.
I don't think so.
I really feel like
go ahead.
When they come together, when they actually just try to play all right on the road, like tonight, they on the road against the Bucks, when they know it's a big game, and I guarantee you, whatever Ben Simmons sat out for Thursday night, he's not gonna sit out for tonight. They know it's a statement game, so they got to make a statement on the road. They need this.
Yeah. In my opinion, in order for them to make a run, they need to get inside the top 3.
I think they will replace the Heat. I think the Heat, it was a good story for a while, but reality started to set in. It started.
I
You get
mean-
a lot of young players that starting to feel their edge, they're starting to feel their crunchiness.
Yeah, so if they're, in my opinion, if they're outside the top 4, they might go out in the first round.
They need a home first
They
round.
need home
Definitely.
the home court, and with the Heat as well. I didn't know the Heat. They're almost like Philly.
They 13-17
Yeah, on the road. So both of those teams, they need to be at home. They need home court advantage at least in the first round for sure. So you just mentioned the 76ers. They are at number 5 at 35-21. At number 6 we have the Pacers at 33-23.
That could be a wild.
So
card.
you have 3 through 6 are like 6, within 6 games. It's close. It's close.
One thing I will say, if Victor Oladipo can get really healthy and really get in game shape, they can shake up a lot of things too.
Right.
Because we've seen them last year when they were healthy, how they played and everything, and we've seen they can come. And then the way Sabonis is playing better, he's become an all-star. So they show potential without him. Now you add that major piece to the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can see how they really formulate, come together. So that'll be interesting.
Right. But if the playoffs started today, they will be playing the Celtics.
That's a mismatch.
It's a mismatch. I don't really see them. I really don't see them getting out of the first round this year. And they had a pretty nice run without Victor Oladipo. With him coming back, but I just don't see it. I don't see them getting out of the first
I
round.
would say one thing that scares me about the Celtics, they size.
Yeah.
They got a good wings. They got good size on the wings with Jaylen Brown and Gordon Hayward and Jason Tatum. But on the inside, can you really trust Daniel Tice to be the anchor of their defensive back end?
Right.
So that's kind of when they go against the Giannis's and the Embiid's and them. Their whole thing was I don't know what it was about Al Horford. He was like the nemesis to Joel Embiid.
Right.
He's not there anymore. So that's a big difference.
Speaking of Al Horford, it seemed like the 76ers, they don't play well with him.
They don't. He doesn't feel it because when you got him, Embiid and Simmons,
It's clogged up.
It's clogged up.
Right.
It's too much big. It's too much inside, and they don't have room. They don't have the JJ Reddicks and
They don't
Jimmy
have no
Butlers,
shooters
shooters around. So you got to find space because when you got Ben Simmons, he's not a shooter. So everybody just clogging the lane.
Yeah,
Up.
Al Horford can knock down shots, but he's not a knockdown
He's not
shooter.
consistent. Yeah.
So yeah.
But now he playing a 6-man role.
I got a bad feeling about Philly. I'm not so sure if they're going. I don't know if they get out the first round. I'm not so sure about them.
One thing I will say, I agree with Stephen A. If Sixers get put out first round, Brett Brown got to go.
Oh yeah, he's out of there.
I don't think it's necessarily the players. They need a different voice to make them actually come together as one. He was under Greg Popovich, but he's not Greg Popovich. That's a big difference.
All right, we said a little bit about the Pacers at number 6. So with these last 2 spots at 7, and 8, you got the Brooklyn Nets at 25-29, and you have the Orlando Magic at 24-32. So you have a few teams that's fighting for those spots. You got the Wizards, which sounds so crazy that the Wizards is fighting for a playoff spot.
Where's John Wall?
At number 9, they are 20-34. So they're 4 games, or 3.5 games or whatever, because I don't know how this work with the
wins, loss, and everything.
They're 4 games outside of the 8th spot, 5 games outside of the 7th spot. Then you got the Hornets at 19-36, Bulls at 19-37, and Pistons at 19-39. So in my opinion, none of those teams will get in there.
I don't think so either. I think the only team got a chance is the Wizards.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. You got a man that's averaging 29 points a game. They
Right.
just can't get in. So it shows like how much impact is he really making. He's a great player, and no disrespect to Bradley Beal. I like him as a player. Man, with the Wizards, you just don't know. With Scott Brooks, the head coach, you don't know. The one team I feel like it's crazy. Wherever Kyrie goes, the team plays better when he's not playing. So I'm not saying that the Nets gonna make a lot of noise, but I will feel like they'll give a fighting chance. They've been there before without Kyrie and Kevin Durant last year. You know, they basically the same team besides D'Angelo Russell.
I think
Everything.
with the Nets, I think they're using this year as basically tryouts.
Yeah, it is.
This is tryouts for who they're gonna keep to put around KD and Kyrie.
They're gonna make some moves because
They're
the
gonna-
team gonna be around there. Both of you have two fully healthy players next year, like the Warriors. You know,
And the Warriors situation is so crazy because the Warriors right now the worst record in the NBA, 12-44. But
It's
they're
falling
gonna
down.
get Clay back. They're gonna get Steph back. They just acquire Andrew Wiggins that's gonna play the Harrison Barnes role.
yes.
And then they're most likely will have a top 3 pick. And then the following year they have the Timberwolves pick, which might be top 5.
So you go from the worst record to the best record.
Man.
So that's what we say. You the Warriors. Calm down.
Just be patient.
You know what's coming next year
Just be patient. It reminds me of the Spurs in '98
with Tim Duncan.
When they
he got drafted number 1.
when they had the worst record, or they got the number 1 pick, and they got Tim Duncan and went to the finals, and won it. So
what you saying is trust the process.
well, it's not really a process. Well, yeah, but it ain't like Philly's process.
Sorry, Philly.
Because Philly's
I
process
know they
was
got
like
copyright and everything.
Philly's trust the process. That was how many years?
That was about 6 years.
Yeah.
That like the trust started to get thinner and thinner.
Well, they had the number 1 pick so many times, it was crazy. But yeah. So let's get back to the Eastern Conference. I'm sorry. So you got the Wizards fighting for the 8th spot. So do you think that the Wizards will get in and knock either the Nets or the Magic out?
No, reason I say that because the Magic, they have a good defense, and they still, with they got Vujacic, they have some players, and I like the way Marcus Fultz is playing.
Yeah, Markelle Fultz.
Markelle Fultz. So they playing better. And with the Wizards, you just don't know. It's just you don't know who gonna play with Bradley Beal. So I can't just figure that out.
I don't think they get in either. So the Magic will end up in either being the 8th seed or the 7th seed because they're on 1 game as far as the wins. They're 1 game apart. So in my opinion, I really think as far as the teams that's in the Eastern Conference, I think that's what it's going to end up being. These 8 teams.
Let me ask you a question. Which team you think would be the biggest threat so they get the Bucks more problems? I know you say lately you like the Celtics, so you think they are a better threat to give the Bucks trouble?
Yeah, I do. Man, it's just something about how them boys is playing together.
They are.
The chemistry.
And it shows. It's something about when Kyrie leaves. Kyrie,
it didn't have.
what you do? What you did?
It didn't help when you left the Cavs.
That ain't been right since LeBron walked out that door.
I mean, they lost when LeBron was there when he left. I mean, I think they would have had a better chance if they wouldn't have traded Kyrie.
I agree.
So.
I don't know. Nobody knows the real full. Kyrie, you said the Earth is flat, so you got a lot of issues. You gonna figure that out.
All right, so let's move over to the Western Conference. We got the Lakers at number 1 at 42-12. You got the Nuggets at number 2 at 38-18. Clippers at number 3 at 37-18. And the Jazz at number 4 at 36-19. All right, we can pause there. So the Clippers, in my opinion, they are 37-18 because they have these games when Paul George's not playing, have games when Kawhi's not playing. So they really don't have many games when their whole team is together.
Yeah, it's not a whole thing.
If they don't if they're not careful, they can easily fall to that 4th spot. Yeah, and they'll have
it's strong.
Yeah, they'll have a first round with a home court, but if they're in their 4th spot, that means they have to play the Lakers in the 2nd round.
I'm gonna
tell you, Western Conference
I'm gonna tell you a team that's gonna be hard to beat. The Utah Jazz. Man, you got an anchor in the back end with Gobert blocking shots. You got Conley and Donovan Mitchell. Then you got Bogdanovic. You still got Ingles, and you got these players, man.
That's why
I'm a Laker fan. I don't want to see them early.
That's why, when we was early on in our Breath of Fresh Sports, when we was talking about off-season moves, that's why the Jazz was so high on my off-season moves list. Like, I love the moves that they made when they brought in Bogdanovic and Conley Yeah, brought in somebody else. I don't think he's still there. But anyway, yeah, man, I agree. I agree. I think they're going to be a tough out, especially, when they have home court. It's hard to win in Utah.
It is.
It's hard to win in Utah. And it's always been that way.
Even since the 90s, since the early Stockton days, Malone days.
But back then, man,
what
them referees was something else. When they played in Utah back in the day, it seemed like
it was a lot of Tim Donahue at there.
It was so crazy. They used to get all the calls. It was so crazy. But let's keep it moving. You got the Rockets at number 5. That's another team that can easily get inside that top 4. You got the Thunder at number 6 at 34-22.
Man, I'm happy for them.
Right.
Nobody expected that.
Nobody expected that. I think their over and under for the season was like 29 wins or something like that.
And I give a major shout out to Chris Paul.
30-something wins.
He could have easily said, "Look, I don't want to be here. I want to go to a winner." And he stuck with it because he played basically before there, but it was with New Orleans, during the Katrina, so he was familiar with the city, with the fans. So I give him much respect to that.
Right. And at number 7, have one of the teams that I had as a sleeper this year, which could easily get higher as well. You got the Dallas Mavericks at 34-22. So from the number 2 seed all the way to the number 7 seed is 4 games apart.
So who do you think would jump? Who do you think would jump who?
I think the Mavericks are going to end up higher.
I do too. Once they get fully healthy with Luka and Porzingis, it's going to improve.
I think the Rockets will get in that top 4. Okay, I think it'll end up being the Lakers at 1. Hopefully Clippers at 2, because I wouldn't mind Clippers at 2 or 3, because I want them to meet up in the Western Conference Finals. I don't want them to be in the second round. But okay, Lakers at 1, Clippers at 2, Nuggets at 3, and either the Mavericks or the Rockets are number 4.
Okay, I'm gonna say the Jazz will end up at number 2. I feel like they're gonna come down at the end. I think the Clippers they looking strictly on one thing, so you're gonna continue seeing low management from them. Mm-hmm. The Nuggets, they missing somebody. Murray just came back, but I think they missing somebody else for a little while. But with them, their youth just really never know. But I feel like the Jazz they got their defense, and they know who they are. They got an image of themselves. They know who they are. So I think they get number 2 spot. They like 2 games behind the Nuggets. I actually think the Rockets will get number 3 spot. And I think the Clippers get number 4.
Okay.
And I think the Mavericks will get number 5. And the Thunder will get number 6. I think the Mavericks are going to move up 2 spots because once Luka and Wade, when they play up more, you see how good they were.
Right.
It's just, injuries had a factor.
Mm-hmm. He just had a big game, was it last night?
Yeah, last night against the Magic.
Yeah, Luka, man, he's something else. If he wouldn't have missed a lot of those games, he would be top 3 in the MVP race, in my opinion.
He cold-blooded.
And so at number 8, you got the Grizzlies at 28-28. And so there's a battle for that 8th spot. You got the Blazers at 9 at 25-32. Spurs at 10 at 24-31. And the Pelicans at 11 at 24-32. So you have those 3 teams battling, or those 4 teams battling for that number 8 spot. But I think the Grizzlies gonna hold on. I think the Grizzlies. You know what? They got the
number 1. I was about to say. I was let you finish. Then I was saying number 1. They got the hardest schedule remaining. For a young team, that's hard.
So who do you think is gonna end up getting in there?
I had the Blazers getting in. I know Dame gonna miss like 3 or 4 games. They really can't just miss a lot of his time, but he's shown he can carry a team there. Mm-hmm. And it's hard to trust young teams when they start tensing up late on in the season. You've seen it when a couple years ago the Kings with De'Aaron Fox, like with the last year before, they was like 40 and 41. They was getting close to it, and they started falling backwards toward more of the season because they started getting too tense for them. So I kind of feel that same thing's gonna happen with the Grizzlies. They got a good story. But I trust the veteran team, especially I like with Dame and McCollum. And I like with Carmelo late in the season.
Yeah, I would like for them to get in. Because I've always been a big Carmelo fan. Then I love Dame Lillard.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. With Dame missing these games, he said that in order for him to be like 100%, he probably would have to miss like 6 games.
Okay.
But he's expecting to come back before then. That's what he said.
I seen.
That's what
he
he said.
said 3 to 4 games.
Yeah.
But you know, with that growing injury, you just never know.
Right, like
It-
LeBron last
like
year.
LeBron, you just never know.
So I think they're gonna fall just short of getting in, and I think it's gonna be between the Grizzlies and the Pelicans.
Man, but you know who they would love to see? They would love to see Zion
Zion.
get in the playoffs. That'll be a big ticket seller, big marketer for the NBA to have Zion against LeBron James.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be between those two, Grizzlies and the Pelicans, getting in there. Then you have teams that's you know at 12 you got the Kings 22-33, Suns at 22-34, and we've already mentioned the Warriors. They got the worst record in the NBA.
They got the worst record, but they really drinking champagne right now and chilling right now.
Yeah. So my projected playoff teams are the Bucks at number 1, of course, in the East.
Yeah.
I think the Celtics gonna get that number 2
I
spot.
do too. I think they're gonna take over the Raptors.
think Celtics gonna
Man,
get
they
number 2
playing
spot.
good. Well, they won like 11 out of their last 12 games.
Something
They
like that.
starting to come up. That Jason, I know I said earlier, Jason Tatum, man, he is coming alive.
So, yeah.
And Gordon Hayward starting to get back to that Gordon Hayward that we knew before the
Right,
injury.
right. Yeah, he's been playing well. So I got the Bucks, Celtics, Raptors, and 76ers. That's my top 4. Then I got the Heat, Pacers, Nets, Magic. That's my Eastern Conference.
I think the Pacers will catch the Heat. I feel like all they good at just like we dissing it. I think it's starting to come down early. I like the way Bam playing and Jimmy playing good, but man, they can't play defense. And that was always one of their staples in Miami. Like they don't know how to combine with each other. Either they got one unit that can't shoot, or they got one unit that can't play defense. So they confused with each other. You got the Crowders, the Iguodala's can't shoot, but you got the Heroes and Duncan Robinsons that shoot lights out.
Well, but they struggle on defense.
Yeah, they don't know how to come. Man.
So, what's your top 8? What's your 8?
So,
in the East?
I got the Bucks number 1, of course. They like 6, 7 games up. I got the Celtics number 2 with you. I got the Raptors number 3. I got the Sixers at 4. I got the Pacers at 5. I got the Heat at 6. I got the Magic at 7 and the Nets at 8.
Okay. And in the West, I have the Lakers.
You a smart man.
I mean, yeah, they're gonna end up with the number 1 seed. I got the Lakers at 1. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna lead. I think the Nuggets gonna keep that number 2 spot. I know I said the Clippers early, but the Nuggets at 2, Clippers at 3, and I don't know if I have. It's between the Rockets and the Mavs at 4. I don't know. I just
So you thinking about moving the Mavs up 3 spots?
yeah.
Okay.
I think yes. I understand Utah. They're very good. They play well at home, but I don't know, man. I just think I just really think with the Mavericks especially, they would not be 34-22 if Luka didn't miss these
I
games.
agree. Yes.
They would be right now. They would be ahead of the Jazz right now.
When they 4 seed, when he got hurt, like in the
They
top
were like
3 or 4.
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just think,
What-
and there are only 2 games.
One thing I will agree with you with the Jazz, sometimes they have trouble scoring.
Yeah,
They do. They have, it's kind of like how the Grizzlies was a few years ago, Mike Conley. How they had like the grit and grind,
So man, it's between with that 4 spot. It's between the Mavs and the Rockets with me, and I'm gonna roll with the Mavs. I'm gonna roll with the Mavs at number 4. As long as they stay healthy.
Yeah.
They stay healthy. Got the Mavs at 4, Rockets at 5, Jazz at 6. And I know that sound like I'm dissing the Jazz, but it's only 1-2 games apart. It's so it's like splitting hairs here.
Yeah.
They got the Jazz at 6, Thunder at 7, and the Grizzlies at 8. That's my playoffs in the West.
I have the Lakers at 1. I have the Jazz at 2. I have the Nuggets at 3. I have the Clippers at 4. I have the Mavericks at 5. I have the Rockets at 6. I have the Thunder at 7. And I have the Blazers at 8.
All right. So Y'all can give us y'all rundown on who y'all think is going to get in there and what seeds y'all think teams will end up in at the end. Let us know who you agree with more. You agree with me more as far as my 8 in each conference or LeBron's. I think, especially with the West, we splitting hairs with from 2 to 7. We splitting hairs.
It's tough. They so right there combined with each
Right.
other. I will say one thing. If you love the Lakers, just tell us.
Yeah, say that, huh? And so yeah, we appreciate y'all for sticking with us this
Yes.
far.
Thank you.
And until next time.
Let the Fresh Sports.